What's up guys, I'm PawsBuild and welcome to this ethical Jurassic World series in Jurassic World Evolution 2. The goal for this series is to recreate Jurassic World on Isla Nublar with the same dinosaur species featured in the movie, but creating the park with a strong focus on the dinosaurs' welfare and hopefully not losing too many guests along the way. This park is in sandbox mode, but with all the economy and research settings turned on, so we'll have to build the park from the ground up that functions properly and brings in enough money to sustain itself. Details of the sandbox settings are in the description. Now it seems like our Stegosaurus are very well settled in to this huge mixed herbivore habitat that we've made that goes all the way around here. Oh, there's a bit of a weird section here with the gyrosphere tour. I'm gonna delete these and then replace them with just normal bits. It's where we had the gates before. I'm gonna just replace these with normal track and hopefully they'll join in nicely. Something like that is fine. There we go. Now it works again. They can carry on. And, oh, it looks like I missed a bit of path here. Let's put a wide path connecting the monorail so now it's usable. And there's a single loop all the way around the park, which I think is good. So, the next thing I want to do is to make a huge centerpiece in our park, and it's going to be the lagoon. I want to have a nice huge lagoon in here, and I believe we've unlocked it in our research. If we go to Dinosaur Creation, we've got the lagoon hatchery. Oh, it's at the bottom here. Lagoon hatchery, and we've got the feeders. So in order to get the attractions for it, I think you have to build the actual thing first. Yeah, we have to build a lagoon hatchery to unlock this marine viewing gallery. We do have the remote viewing gallery though that we could get, but maybe we'll do that in a bit. We'll firstly, let's see if we can get the Mosasaurus. I don't know if we need to unlock that actually in research. Let's have a look. So marine reptiles. It is going to be in here. It's all the way over here. So we need to unlock this node first and then we can unlock this one. So let's set our scientists off to do their job. Get us some research done, and maybe while they're doing that, if we have the capacity in a team, we could do this research. It looks like we can with 3 of them, or do we need all 4? We need all 4. Okay, we're not going to do that. Let's rest up the 2 scientists that are basically at the point of breaking, and then let's see what else we can do. We can get a zip line. That's a bit of fun. Let's just set this one off on that, and we'll save our other logistics scientists because they've already got 2 bars in the exhaustion tab. So let's just wait until we've done all this research. It's going to finish about the same time, and then we can come back and start building in the lagoon. Okay, we've just finished up all that research. We now have the zip line that we can put in somewhere. So where's the good place for that going to be? I feel like this is an accident waiting to happen, but to be honest, a zip line over any of these habitats is definitely an accident waiting to happen. Like, monorail is one thing, but to just be strapped in yourself, you have to really not be scared of falling in. And I guess it wouldn't be as bad. Like, there'd be a lower risk with some of the herbivore habitats over here. Though I can't imagine a Stegosaurus would take too lightly to you falling into their home. But maybe you'd have a bit more luck with the Paras or the Gallimimus over here. I'm definitely thinking it's too dangerous to put one in with the Velociraptors. That they would actually be waiting for you. So you can't even see them, and then they'll just appear somewhere. That's how they tend to work. Oh, there's one sleeping. There we go. And then they're running around here. You don't see them, and then you see all of them, and suddenly there's a pack coming at you. So now we've got that. Let's look at the next research, which was to get the Mosasaurus, and we can unlock it. We just need to probably use all of our scientists. Let's put this one on it because it's going to get us a faster time. It's going to take 3 minutes. Let's get the top 4 scientists working on this. 2 million. In order to unearth these fossils, but it's going to be worth it because it's going to be a huge crowd pleaser. And I think now we're doing the research for it, let's get the actual tank in place. So I'm going to just remove the water that's here and probably level out the whole terrain. Okay, we'll see how we can do with this. Let's put in the first enclosure. Where is it? Aviary hatchery. We want a lagoon section and a lagoon hatchery. So So let's probably put the lagoon hatchery in first. Oh, it requires a lagoon to go into it. Of course it does. Okay, let's put a lagoon section down. Now, we want to position this in a way that we're going to be able to get as many of these circles in as possible. I'd like to have a couple of viewing areas here. So I feel like that might be a good shout here. And then we can build out from here. I don't want to have it too close to any of the paths, but I would like it to be fairly central. Let's have something like this to start. And then we know we can build out here like that. This is going to be a very expensive building as well. We are going to have to be prepared for that. And it looks like if we move T-Rex toys, we're going to have space. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to shuffle... Actually, there's a power generator here as well. I'm going to shuffle all of these buildings slightly further down. And I think we'll be able to fit all of them in. There we go. Now we've got much more room. We can put that in there. This is a pretty big lagoon. I'm hoping it's big enough, but we can see. We can always expand it. So let's put our lagoon... Oh, that's the aviary hatchery. Let's put the lagoon hatchery on. And where do we want this? We want this near where our staff are going to be. I'm kind of wondering... I think we should use the same staff around here, maybe. And tag it on here somewhere. Can we expand the lagoon over here? It might be worth doing that slightly. And having a bit of a section over here.
For all creatures.
Oh no!
But we lose more with a dinosaur. In science and in our investment.
Oh.
The loss is incalculable.
Joey's died. The Gallimimus. Bless them. One of our first dinosaurs in here. It's gonna happen. It looks like the fuel needs to be refilled on our ranger teams as well. I'm thinking let's move this rail station along a little bit to around here. We can continue the path. This can be main thoroughfare along here. And then connect up the wide path. And then all we need to do is just connect up the monorail. In fact, I'm going to delete that so we get a nicer curve on it. There we go. And that should be good. Now, we will want some path along here. I'm wondering whether we want it at exactly this angle. Maybe we do. And we can always have it then... Oh, no, we're going to expand this way. Okay. Let's build in the lagoon before I forget. Let's have a couple of bits there. It would be good to have... No, that's fine. That's fine as it is. We can always go back a bit more if we need to. Now, we are building this ethically, so we want it to be very large if possible. Let's have another layer up here. And maybe another section like that. I think that's good. That's a pretty huge lagoon, isn't it? We'll see how many we need when they're in there. But I think this is probably good. And then this way we could have a bit of a path that goes along it too. That might be nice. So I think the monorail station's fine there. What we want to do is build in the lagoon hatchery over here. There we go. That's all joined up. And the lagoon hatchery is in. Hopefully it's going to be within a power. No, it's not. That's okay. We can put a power station here. And then it will have power. And then we should be able to get our viewing areas when we get the actual hatchery. And it looks like we've unlocked the fossils for it as well with our research. So let's go get the Mosasaurus fossils done. Now, I don't know where these live. It'd be good to know that. Let's just have a little look around. Now, you can filter. Let's have a filter by marine. That'll do us. Mosasaurus is there. Are there any more? There's Mosasaurus over here as well. Let's go for the Netherlands one. Can our team can't even do it on their own anymore. Wow. Okay, let's send these guys out and then we'll do it with the other welfare scientists next. That's quite incredible that our team of logistics scientists can't do it between the two of them because they have very good skills. We could also look to improve our scientist skills even further. I think like we're getting to that point. I'm going to delete this track as well because it's... Oh, no. Oh, no. That's not good. There's a storm. Is there a storm? I'm going to open the shelters. Doesn't seem like there's much of a storm. Oh, there we go. No, there is. There definitely is. And we've unlocked the marine viewing gallery by having this. It looks like power's out. That's not good. Okay, let's get... It's because this substation's out. Let's get Ranger Team 1 to fix that. And then they can repair the viewing gallery on their way back. Oh my goodness. We have another tornado. This is crazy. Okay, we're going to get in Ranger Team 2. Because we're going to have so much to repair. Oh my goodness, it's like right on top of us. I'm not going to test to see if the Eye of the Storm thing works, where you're safe in the middle. I'm not sure that's true. And I definitely don't want to try it out. Oh wow, okay. Excuse me guys, can I come through? Just a little blare of the horn. Oh, they're not by a Stegosaurus, but we're okay. Gonna try and repair everything along here. What is broken? Oh yeah, some fencing along there, okay. We really don't want our Stegosaurus breaking out. There'll be a massive danger to guests. Oh no, okay. Let's go through, repair these fences. These are gaping holes in the fences. I'm just glad that nothing over here is broken, to be honest, more than anything. I'm going to do a few repair actions with both of these ranger teams over here. I think our ranger teams over here don't have too much to do. Let's repair the hotel. And ranger team 3 can repair the ranger post. Other than that, we're okay. Oh, it is moving. Oh, please stop, Storm. Please. we can't take too much more of this. I don't want to keep moving left. It's very expensive as well to repair all this stuff. Like, just repairing a shop costs 40,000. So it is a lot. Oh no, we've got a disease as well. Well, firstly, let's remove... We've got another... The cast of friends are being removed. There's a sick dinosaur. So I'm going to hit T, and then we can... Oh, we can't do it because the building's been damaged. We're going to have to do it manually ourselves. So let's drive over in the medic truck and see what's gone wrong with the velociraptors. At least there's no one on the streets now. I mean, we could reopen the park, but... I'm going to wait until I get there, otherwise I'm going to drive into about 50 people along the way. It's nice and quiet, isn't it, when everyone's sheltering from the storm? And this lagoon looks awesome. This is going to be so cool. Okay, I think the door is further along here. There we go, and they're right there. So we're going to get the medical scan out with R. So we're ready. What's wrong with you? Oh, they just had a sprain. I think we can medicate that. There we go. We don't need anything special. I'm going to double hit him just so we make sure he gets the full treatment. I think he's good. There you go. All sorted. Now, we definitely need to do a bit of repairing over here. What's gone wrong? Well, we can repair the control center. Another team can repair that, repair this. Just trying to divide the job so it's not all sitting on one team. And I think, other than, we've got backup power, so I think it is safe to release the guests, actually. Let's open the shelters, or close all the shelters, let all the guests out, and they can start giving us money again. We can probably also put the main thoroughfare to go along the edge of this path. In fact, though, I'll tell you what, let's wait until we know that this lagoon is correct before we edit the path too much. I am just going to link this path up here because I think that makes sense. But other than that, we'll leave things for now. It also seems like our scientists come back from their expedition. Wow, we've got a lot of valuables here. Can sell a lot of this. Shark fossils as well, that's cool. And these are huge fossils. Right, let's get our genetic specialist working on these and send out the next team. Let's finish each node before we move on to the next one. We're going to use the other welfare scientist this time. It's going to be a lot of expeditions to get all this done, though. Hopefully we move big swathes every time we do this. I mean, to be fair, this is up to 55%. So, and we've already got another one that will take us to 64. So it does seem like it's not going to be too many trips until we have everything. Oh, it's nice and peaceful again, isn't it, in the park? Balance has been restored. Let's go chill out in the park over here. In our little nature zone. Hello, John Hammond. And yeah, I did want to change this because I think that's a bit of a weird angle for this. So I'm going to just alter the angle at which it comes out at. We'll probably do it based on where it needs to end up over here. Have it come out straight. And then it can bend in when we get closer. Could always have a slightly shallower angle on it, so it's not too much of a turn for them. There we go. I think that's good. That's a nice curve, and it goes right over the lake, so that'll be very cool. Now, this is on a bit of an elevation, so let's just smooth out the terrain here as well, because that looks a bit strange. These poor Jeeps that have to drive along here. Now, we've done that. Oh, we've got another dinosaurs died as well. All our Gallimimus. We might have to do another batch of them. Let's get on that. Hatchery, synthesized dinosaur, Gallimimus, exactly as they are is fine. And let's get this genetic specialist on it. Thankfully, they're very cheap and very easy to do, so we can definitely get more of them without any problems. Also looks like we're at max power over here. So I think our backup power may be draining. I'm not sure. Yeah, time until empty, 1 minute. Yeah, it is draining. We need another power station right next to this one because we've got much more fencing going on. I think we'll move this if we can. Yeah, we can have this join along here. And then there should be space for another small power station in here. Oh, can I move it? Maybe not. We might have to delete this, actually. And then we can put in another power station. It'd also be good, actually, to get the extra power. Can we get this now? We can, but we need 16 logistics. So we need to wait for our Mosasaurus team to get back. I tell you what, that's what we'll do. When they get back, we'll set them on researching power. And then we can get some large power stations in here, and we can just get rid of all our small ones because they are a bit annoying. For now, I'll just refill the backup power generator, and all of this is going to need another repeater substation. So I'm just going to put that in along here, and then it's connecting these up. Oh, we've got a bit of a scrap going on between our Pachycephalosaurus. Might be fighting for dominance, it looks like. 70. Oh, and what's this one? 69. Oh, I think they may have lost. Although it does say that they are the dominant one. Let's see. Fight record. No, they've lost one. They're not the dominant anymore. Alpine is now our dominant Pachycephalosaurus. There we go. Okay. Bit of a scrap. If we get another one have 2 fights and losses, I think we get that strong trait that we can... I can't remember what it was now. Or defensive. It was something that lets us get the Indominus Rex at some point. I can't remember the name of the skill now. Let's get these as well. They're long-lived. We'll go with skittish as well. That's fine. In fact, I'm tempted just to get all of these. Let's just get all of them. One welfare scientist can do all of this. Do we want to get this one or faster incubation, actually? Let's go for this one for the faster incubation. And they'll be out in like 30 seconds. Now, we've got our logistics scientists free. Let's do this power research. Oh, but they need to rest. Okay. Let's rest up our scientists then. I don't want to push them beyond where they're capable. Let's everyone rest up, and when they're all rested, we'll come back and do that power research. There we go. All of them have rested up. We've also finished our hatchery, our Gallimimus. Let's release them. There's 10 more Gallimimus. Look at them go. They are funny, aren't they? So they should all be happy. They'll mingle in. Everyone's going to be good. And we were getting some issues here. You guys were saying the Ranger Team 2, probably it's because the hatchery is right here. So I think if we move this hatchery just along a little bit, Or we move where the ranger team is facing, perhaps. It's because they're getting in the way. That's why they can't reach the zone, because they're driving into this building first, which is really annoying, but it seems to be what's happening. So I'm just wondering where's best to put them. It might be worth having a little mix around. So we have our paleo medical facility here and the ranger team down here somewhere. I'm just going to put them here for now. And I think we'll delete this path and then move it all around so that they're kind of in the opposite positions. There we go. We've got some ornamental shrubs that look quite nice. So that should be good. And they should have much easier access now, I think, our Ranger team. This is going to be Ranger Team 1, though, and Ranger Team 2. We may have to reassign them. I don't know if it kicks them off their jobs. Oh, it does. Okay, so Ranger Team 1 should be able to now reach there. Ranger Team 2. Oh, why can you not find a route? Is it just that the hatchery is too close? Like, you can't go through this gap? But why? It doesn't make any sense. I'm going to remove another. We've had Timmy and Mondo have passed away. Two more Gallimimus. I'm just wondering. I tell you what, let's move the paleo medical facility again. Whack it down here. And then move our hatchery all the way along to the end, perhaps. I think if we move our gate to the middle here, can they access it? I'm just wondering what the issue is. Unreachable. Okay, they have to drive forward. It must be the hatchery, it's in the way. Okay, let's try this now. It still says unreachable. I'm going to see if it just works, because to me, there's literally nothing wrong with that. I can't understand why they wouldn't be able to access it. That's just really, really silly. Unless it's the actual ranger posts are too close to the monorails. I'm just going to move them and see if it fixes it. Just by having moved them, if it like resets anything. That seems to have worked. Okay, well that's annoying. Alright, well at least it works now. I'm going to call this Ranger Team 1 and Ranger Team 2. Oh, not 3, 2. There we go. Now, I think, we didn't get the power research done. So let's do the power research now. Get the large power station. It's going to require a few of our scientists there. And 2 million. $2 million, but it's going to be well spent. It's going to be worth it. Additionally, we may as well assign Ranger Team 4 over here to the lagoon. That's all they've got to do is that job. And we can start adding the attractions in. We do have to research those actually as well, I think. And we're going to need logistics probably for that. We are. Marine viewing galleries. We need both of our logistics scientists back to do that. So we'll just wait until they've done this research, and then hopefully we can get on that and get some more fossils for them too. Do we have any of those waiting? Ah, we do. Okay, let's get all of these fossils. That's going to take us a fair way along. Let's get our genetic scientists on it and see. Yeah, what are we talking? 60, 73%, I think. 73% done. So we're gonna have to go to another site soon, but we're getting there. Oh, Alpine's fighting again against Himalaya this time. So maybe these will be our fighting dinosaurs. We need to get our mobile vet unit out to heal and scan Himalaya. But I think that means Alpine's just won 2 fights, which could be this additional research we've got available to us now. I'm kind of hoping that's the case. Is it? Wondering whether it comes at the end of his like little victory dance. Doesn't say that Himalaya lost though, so I don't think they did have a full-on fight in the end. So perhaps not, perhaps not. Okay, we've just got power, and I've just moved these trees in case that helps the ranger teams get there as well. Now, let's get our large power station. I'm just going to destroy the small power station that we have, because we have backup power anyway, so I'm sure it's going to be fine. We're not that precarious, and I'm going to do the same over here, I think, with this power station. We're just going to go on to reserve power for a very short time, which is a bit scary. And hopefully it'll all build in very quickly and we can get our main power stations going ASAP. This is not the way you do it in real life, I'm sure. This would be quite a risky approach, but it's the one we're taking. And I think we'll get one large power station in here. That's why I'm mainly doing this. I don't think we'll get two in. Or perhaps we will if we Tetris them in a bit, but it's going to be more challenging for sure. There we go. Let's put in our large power station over here. Let's see if we can get two in as well. It's 500,000. Let's connect it up. And then can we get another one in if we Tetris it this way? I think we might be able to. Oh, it's going to be a lot. We're going to have to move this over a lot. So we could maybe move the restroom to this side of the shelter. Move the repeater substation in here as well. And then just shuffle everything across, basically. And hopefully they will all build in very soon. When they do, we'll get power back and we'll be able to do our expeditions again. In the meantime, we've had another... I think that might be a power, actually, Aurora. I can't tell. Oh, no, it is Gallimimus. It's Gallimimus. Another little galley's gone, but they have been replaced in the park with another one, so... We're staying good on numbers for the herd. And, they're just dying of old age, which is going to happen. That's what we expect. And also, while we're here and on a bit of a blackout, I'm just going to adjust this to kind of follow the curve of the lagoon, because I quite like that. Had two more dinosaurs pass away. I think it's our Gallimimus. Oh no! Oh yeah, it is. That's Summer. Okay, yeah, it's Monica and Star. Two more Gallimimus. And our power is coming in. These power stations just take ages to build. So we do need to connect them up as well. But that looks much better. And these have a lot more power in them. They have twice as much power as the small ones. So we've definitely kind of future-proofed ourselves a little bit here. We just need to connect everything up so it's all functional. And now everything has power and we've got like loads. So, to be fair, over here we had 3 stations, so we don't have loads here. We can put in another one probably along here. I don't think we'll get all 3 in though, annoyingly. But one will definitely work. Oh, we don't want to block the door though. Okay. Maybe it's worth having 2 blocks and having another one on this side somewhere. Because we don't want to group all of it together either. As we learned from the storm incident. There we go, a bit of a power network over there. We've got 4 large stations now, so we should have loads. And we do need to get more fossils. So where are we at with fossils? We need to probably do another expedition. We finished this one, and there was one over here, wasn't there? If we filter by marine... Mosasaurus right there. 2 million every time we go. Wow, okay. But we can definitely get one of our scientists tagged on, as in addition to the logistics ones, and they can complete that just fine. I think this must be the rest of the herd. Yeah, we've got Rachel going. I don't know who we've got left from friends now. Look at this lake as well. It's huge. I love it. I hope this is the right size. If it's not, we can always put more in. But I do want it to be massive. I don't want it to be, oh yeah, this is just enough to house them, you know? It doesn't feel very ethical to have them in the minimum space required. Oh, we've got a bit of a scrap between Stegosaurus 7 and 1. They're going for the alpha spot. This is natural, you know, dominance taking place. They need to find out who's the leader of the herd. Ooh, so it does look a bit mean. You wouldn't want to get hit with one of these tails, would you? It's not worth it. Just be second. It's fine. Oh. Well, they're giving it back. It's not just a one-way fight there. Got this tree in the middle obscuring our view. Oh, and I think that's a new alpha. It looks like Stegosaurus 1 ran away. We do need to rename them. Yep. They've now got a new alpha. Is he alright? What's he doing? Missing ground fiber. Go find some. Dead dinosaur. No. Another Gallimimus. I bet. Yeah, Ross. There we go. Another one from friends. And our fossils are back. So let's sell whatever we can sell. Oh, localized fossils. That's cool. Where are we at now? Oh, we're almost there. We're 87 with this. Let's get them cracking on that and then go out for another, hopefully our final expedition. We'll go with the welfare specialist. And we're getting very close to actually putting them in the park, which I love. Let's wait until they get back, and then we can start them off on the next fossil extraction. There they are. They're back. The heroes return. Do they have the goods? There's another fossil we can sell. That's it. That'll do it. 100%. Let's get this on the burner with one of our genetic scientists. They're more than capable of knocking this out of the park. And then we can actually get our Mosasaurus in here. And it looks like we've had another dinosaur death. Sonic has... Oh, I accidentally clicked on the gyro station. Sonic has passed away. I think we're not really left with many of the original herd of Gallimimus. But we do have a nice fresh herd that are enjoying their time squabbling over here. And our guests are probably enjoying seeing them. Look at that. You know, they're walking right in front of the path. They have no fear whatsoever. Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's you again. The one that's scared. These guys are having a good time. Yeah, she's terrified. Look at her. Yeah, she still looks a bit scared. Definitely a regular in this ride. Where are our feet? We've got our feet on the seat, I guess, in anticipation. We've paid for the whole seat, but we're only using the edge. It's now Ranger Team 1 that can't get anywhere, so that's a nice change of pace. I think it's maybe that it's because they have to do an immediate right turn for some reason on the pathing, that they just don't do it. Maybe if it was left. I'll tell you what, if I delete this gate here, let's see if they can figure it out from just going left instead. Although it's less convenient, like, it is what it is. Can always put another gate over here. Have a gate over here, there. That might be better. Then hopefully they'll be able to access it with fewer problems. But for now, let's have a look at the Mosasaurus. So, let's modify this genome. Let's go for random everything on the skin color and pattern. And it's got a large appetite and it's needy. So we can definitely make it humble, because that reduces its the environmental needs. This would probably be huge for it because it's going to be space and stuff like that, I think. The other thing is appetite. Can we make it have a normal size appetite? Yes, we can. What do we want to do to it after that? Let's give it maybe 50% chance of long-lived and then a 50% of something else. We don't want it to tolerate other species. Reduces the weight in which the area need grows with territory population. I'm wondering it's probably better to make it humble, actually, and then it'll be more happy in their environment. The other thing we could do is make it fit. That might actually be more appropriate. Let's have it try and get a fit, long-lived one. That's surely the most ethical way to approach that. And let's assign the scientist to the dinosaur. Should have 2 of our genetic scientists should be able to do this. They can't. Wow, okay. Let's throw one of our logistics scientists on it then. This is a very demanding one that we're making here. Can you imagine what it'd be like as well to like incubate the eggs and everything, and then when you release it, you finally see it leave the hatchery, and like how cool that would be. We also need to get the lagoon viewing stands though, so we need to get our research on that. I think now that we've used one of our logistics scientists for that, we don't have the capacity of the team. So when this synthesis is done, we'll make sure we get the viewing attractions ready for the release of the Mosasaurus. We can also probably put in some feeding though. We do have a marine shark feeder, so that's what we want. So if we're having, I tell you what, let's position this when we know where all the viewing attractions are, because then we can pick the best spots to put the sharks in. It is so cool though that they eat sharks. Gotta chow down on a great white because they're that huge. Okay, since this is complete, let's get that attraction going. Lagoon, marine viewing gallery, that's what it's called. We do need someone else to help though. We need 2 people. Right, so let's get our genetics. Oh, we're gonna need to just use them. Okay, let's use these 2. And then we can incubate it after, hopefully. Because no one's gonna be exhausted, so it should still be fine. Oh no, blue has an unidentified element. Let's send our MVU team over here to see what the issue is. These fences also aren't level 5. We do need to upgrade that, which we still haven't done. This is just the gate, so we do need to get some stronger fencing actually over here. But we seem okay right now. They're okay. They're just enjoying the food that we've laid on for them. You know, we're taking good care of them. They don't want to escape and eat everyone. I don't think. It looks like we're here, so let's take control. Let's do a little medical scan on them.
Scan complete.
They've got a disease. Is it something we can treat? Yes, it is. I don't think I'll get them again, so hopefully that's enough. Yeah, I think it is. There's another dinosaur. Yeah, they're fine now. Another Stegosaurus, I think, has gotten sick or injured. They need to be medicated. I think they've just got they've got an infection. Oh, it's the same thing. Okay, okay. And we've unlocked our viewing areas. Awesome. So let's put some viewing stands in. I do want some along here. So let's put one here. And one here. Ooh, that's kind of central to the main area, isn't it? Yeah, we'll do it like that, so they're along here. We could even put 3 along, actually. Have them like this. I think we'll do that. And then we can connect them up with wide paths. Because it's like an asymmetric lake anyway. And then let's put some in along here. Okay, I think that's a good amount of them. And then we can kind of put the sharks between them in certain locations where they can all see, hopefully. I think that's a good spot for one. I think maybe over here is a good spot for another one. I'm just trying to think, because I'd like it to be somewhat symmetrical if we can. I don't know how many they're going to need. I don't think they're going to need more than 2, honestly. So that's probably fine. And then I probably shouldn't have put them in, actually, thinking about it, until they were in and we know that the space is fine. So before we connect up all the paths and everything, let's put one in there. And they've both got a great view of that feeding. And then let's incubate this dinosaur, this colossal Goliath. He's just aggressive. Okay. Didn't get any of the traits we were going for. I think we just go for him though. He's gonna be a fun one for the guests, isn't he? And our welfare people can do this on their own. That's perfect. Everyone else can just rest up. All our other scientists have definitely earned a rest. And it looks like we've had another Gallimimus has died from old age.
En route to collect the asset.
And our vets need to medicate a couple of dinosaurs. They've just got a few diseases, as they do. Other than that, we've got some power issues over here. What's not being powered? Oh, you're running out of fuel. That's fine. I think this is all fine actually over here. I don't think there are power issues. Oh, these are the power issues. Oh, okay, yeah. It's just that this isn't connected, so that's absolutely fine. We didn't expect it to be. We're going to wait until we know what the territory's like. Then we'll build the path around and finalize all of this. So let's wait for our scientists to rest up, but crucially for the Mosasaurus to finish incubating, and then we can release them. There they are. They've been incubated. They are ready. Let's release the Mosasaurus. Oh, look at them! They almost look like a crocodile from underneath, don't they? That's a terrifying monster, isn't it? This is definitely the coolest dinosaur on our park.
They want to learn something, sure, but they also want to be entertained. And this marine reptile, the Mosasaurus, is just that, a showstopper. If the T-Rex is the ruler of the dinosaurs on land, then the Mosasaurus holds that title below the waves. Make sure this animal is a premium attraction.
It definitely will be a premium attraction. Don't worry about that. So, it's looking for area. I think it's going to be fine. We've probably given it an absolutely massive lake, so I'm happy with that. If it reaches comfort in a bit of this, then all of this should be perfect for it. And it does need sharks, but it does have a couple around. They just need to find them. We could even put a viewing gallery here. No, I don't think it's going to work as well. I'm happy with where they are. I tell you what, let's connect up, because this looks absolutely fine. Let's connect up all of these paths again. I've got another fight with Alpine. Alpine is really tussling with everyone, aren't they? But if they can get 2 wins, that's going to actually help us out. So I'm going to kind of pray that Alpine wins that one. Right, let's connect up these paths, and then we can also probably decorate the floor a little bit in here. Look how cool that is. He's searching for a shark. How terrifying that tail is above the water. He's going to find a shark over here. There are some underwater decorations, which are very cool. So we could even put an Indominus Rex skeleton under the water. So we can maybe look at putting some underwater decorations in. Just having some plant life and stuff would make it a bit more interesting down here. And you could also put some railings on, which is very cool. Showing off the Mosasaurus, or having some little fountains and stuff, which I really like. Okay, I think that's quite a lot of decoration we've just added. So I'm going to hit play, let the power come in, and then it'll all be powered and ready. I don't know if he's just eaten. I think he may have eaten. I'm not sure what his... Where is it say? Food, 100%. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be going for another shark for a little bit, but we can let him do that. Let's see if we can see him from here. Let's show the view, and then if we lower the stand, you can kind of see him above the water. He may be a bit too far away now, but yeah, he's a bit too far away.
Aquatic species that held dominion over the oceans millions of years ago.
Well, it looks like I missed putting some decorations in here for this one as well. So let's just add in another. Let's put another lagoon boat in over here. And a few rocks. And then at least when you look, it's a bit more interesting. There's some stuff down there you can see. And hopefully at some point they will see the Mosasaurus. Let's see if it's close. It's currently just swimming around in the middle of the tank, but I think it's enjoying itself a lot. It hasn't even mapped out all this area, and you can see it's got loads of area. So it's 100% satisfied, and it's not done all of this. And can you see it from our monorail, if I can do it quickly enough? There it is. You can see it from the monorail. Wow. That's very cool. So I think this is definitely a big enough habitat for this guy. We're going to need a name for him as well. So do let me know in the comments what you want our Mosasaurus to be named. I don't know what group sizes they can live in. Dislikes everything due to aggressive trait. Probably nothing with this one. Yeah, his population 1 may be okay with 2. We can see. To be fair, yeah, it says population 1 there. What does it say on the actual section for them? So it says that they can have 1. Minimum population of 1. It doesn't say maximum though, but it does dislike large marine animals. So I do wonder whether it's too much to have 2 of them. Let me know in the comments what you think, and maybe we'll get another Mosasaurus in a future video as well. But for now, I think 1 is probably good for this tank. And look at him just swimming around. Well, now he's nice and settled in here. Let's learn a little bit about the Mosasaurus. The carnivorous Mosasaurus is one of the largest marine reptiles in history, growing up to nearly 18 meters in length, 2 meters in height, and weighing around 30 tons. Mosasaurus's rows of sharp teeth, powerful paddle-like limbs, and excellent vision make it an efficient predator, feeding on fish, cephalopods, and other marine reptiles. Its name translates to Lizard of the Meuse River in reference to the location of its discovery. Mosasaurus was first discovered as far back as 1764 when skull fragments were excavated from Mount St. Peter near the Meuse River in the Netherlands. The findings were initially classified as a type of fish, while a second similar skull unearthed in 1780 led experts to believe it was a crocodile. And it wasn't until 1822 that it was officially classified as a new genus named Mosasaurus by English paleontologist William Daniel Conybeare. Although the first Mosasaurus remains were found in Europe, further fossils have been found across the world, from North America to parts of Africa and even Antarctica. As the apex predator of its habitat in the late Cretaceous period, around 65 to 80 million years ago, it would not have been attacked by other reptiles. However, researchers believe that it may have fought with its own genus. And I think, seeing as our tank is done, the Mosasaurus is in here, everyone is happy, including the Mosasaurus. That's everything we want to do in this video. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a like. It really helps the channel out. And I'll see you in the next one.